Hi, I'm Kia, and I'm the developer of My Rain Lofi. In this video, I'm going to demonstrate how you can use My Rain Lofi, as well as all the cool things about it. It might be a bit of a long video, but that's just because there is so much you can do with it. Looking at the home screen, we start off with our media control bar, where you can play, pause, and skip through your tracks. When you install My Rain Lofi for the first time, it comes with 3 pre-built tracks. A track actually is a bunch of different sounds combined together, and the cool thing is you can edit the existing tracks, create new ones, and edit those in the future as well. Let's go and see what a track is actually made of. Here's your sounds menu. If you click into tracks, you can see it will list every track that you have, and you can play from here, or press the edit button to go into the actual track and see the sounds that make it up. All of these individual sounds work together to form one track. You can also adjust the volume for each sound in a specific track, further allowing you to create the custom ambient experience you want. Back to the home screen. So the cool thing is, you can create your own custom ambient experience by combining the sounds you want, up to 5, adjusting their volumes, and changing the sound selection as you want. This allows you to create different ambiences for different needs you may have, whether that's one for sleeping, relaxation, meditation, etc. Before we explore further, let's just recap what we can do with the home screen. Starting with our settings button. Here you can actually change your color theme in the app. This is just to allow you a little bit more of a personal touch. We have a feedback form, and as a first-time publisher, I'm really excited and encourage you to send me feedback, sharing your experiences using My Rain Lofi, suggestions you may have, and anything from the future you may be excited for me to build. You can also access the YouTube video of this very tutorial. Here we also have a countdown clock, which allows you to set a countdown timer from as little as 1 minute to as long as 12 hours. As the countdown approaches 0, the ambient sounds will naturally fade out, eventually stopping altogether. A perfect use case for when you want to fall asleep and switch off your ambient sounds after a certain amount of time. You can also stop the countdown before it reaches 0 by simply pressing the countdown button again. Awesome! Now let's go back into our library and see what else we can do here. Starting with our visuals menu. This allows you to choose a different background for your home screen wallpaper. And if you don't like the preloads, you can actually choose your own custom image from your phone's gallery. So whether that be the night sky you captured yourself, or a furry little loved one, you can set your background to be whatever image you want, whatever makes you happy. After all, It's not just My Rain Lofi, it's your My Rain Lofi. Okay. Anyway, going back to the sounds menu, we have our samples library. This is where you can see all the sounds that you have in My Rain Lofi. That includes all the pre-bundled sounds that come with the app itself, as well as your own custom uploaded audios. We have our categories where you can click in and you can see all the sounds that exist in that category. You have the ability to play and pause each sound to preview it. Each sound being a loop. You can also click these hearts to favorite and unfavorite any sounds. And you can find your favorite sounds in the favorites category. If you go into uploads, you can find all your custom uploaded sound bites, as well as create a new one. On the premium version, you are allowed to upload up to 15 sound bites. To upload your own custom soundbite, select an audio file. The cool thing is, you can upload any audio file on your phone's device, whether that's your downloaded music or your own personal recorded voice notes. So if there is a sound that you've managed to capture, whether it be of a rainstorm or a song that you enjoyed, or just the city noise, you can add that into your My Rain Lofi app. Once you've selected your file, name it, choose which category you want it to belong to, and proceed. You can now preview your selected audio file and crop up to a minimum of 5 seconds or a maximum of 30 seconds using your green and red crop handles. You can also horizontally scroll on the wavelength to reposition where you want to be in the audio file. It's recommended that you use the play button to have a live preview to see all the changes. This section between the two handles represents what your uploaded custom audio loop will be. So this part I thought was extremely fun to put into the app because it really allows you a whole new layer of customizing your own ambience experience. You can select any audio file from your phone's device, and you can specifically determine which part of that audio file you want to be your loop. When you're satisfied, simply press the upload button to proceed. And here you will find your custom uploaded soundbite. If you do want to delete your soundbite, simply press the trash icon. You will also be able to find your uploaded sound in the category you chose to add it to. Now let's go back into tracks and really explore the magic that comes with creating a track or editing an existing one. As we saw earlier, it lists out all the tracks we currently have. With the premium version, you can make up to 10 tracks. To edit a track, you simply press the edit button. Earlier, we saw how we could adjust the volumes for each sound in a track to add a more customized layering effect. But to change the actual sound selection, we can go with Edit Track, and we can access our categories. A track is only allowed to have up to 5 sounds. When you're editing a track, you can look here at the top to see a counter of how many existing sounds you have in the track, how many new ones you can add, and how many sounds are remaining. Before we click into these categories to actually select sounds, let's press the Preview track. Preview track allows you to see what the current state of your track is. Here is a list of all our existing sounds before we've added any new ones. If you don't want to add any new sounds, but simply want to remove a certain sound from your track, you can just deselect. It is recommended to play the track while you edit it so that you can see the dynamic changes. You may have noticed the Change Track button changing in appearance. When it's grayed out like this, it means that there wasn't any actual change to your existing track worth saving. However, as soon as there is a change in the state of the existing playlist, you can proceed to save it. Now we can return back to our sound selection so that we can choose any new sounds we want to add. You can navigate your sound selection the same way you did in the samples library. Simply click into a category you want to explore, preview your sounds, and when you found one that you want to add to your existing soundtrack, simply press the plus button. This is our custom uploaded audio. Because I also favorited it, we could also find it in the favorite category. If you look at the top, you will see that your counter has changed. It's updated to take into account the new sound you want to add into your existing soundtrack. There are now 2 sounds that are allowed to be added. When you've reached your maximum of 5 sounds, you will see that these plus buttons are grayed out, meaning you cannot add another sound. However, you can deselect one that's already in your existing track, and that allows you to choose a different sound. You can then go to the Return button. You can see all the sounds that you now want to add into your existing track. It is recommended to play your track so that you can preview all your dynamic changes. You can deselect sounds you don't want in your existing track, or you can add them back in. Here you can scroll through your existing sounds, and here you can scroll through your newly added sounds. When you preview all your sounds playing together, it might be a bit startling because the volumes aren't adjusted. However, when you're satisfied with the combination of sounds, simply press Change Track, go into your track to see the changes, and you can adjust your volumes. Now that actually sounds a lot better to me. If you want to delete your track, you can simply press the Delete button. And it's also a similar process for when you want to create a track from scratch. Name your track, select your sounds, and preview your track. You can use the Return button to go back to your sound selection as many times as you want to change your sound selected. Once you are happy, proceed with making the track. And there you have it. Change the volume if you want. Go to your home screen. Set a timer. And take a nap on a summer's day, having rain in the background. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I also hope you're very excited for all the things you can do with the My Rain Lofi app. It really is just to allow you a lot of freedom and creativity for how you want to mix your sounds together to create a unique listening experience for yourself. I hope it helps with your meditations, your sleeping, your working, and as a first-time publisher, I'm really excited and proud to be sharing something I made with the world. And I definitely encourage you to send me your feedback because it's only going to help me be a better developer. Because I have so many other app ideas in mind and I can't wait to start on them. And hopefully, if you enjoyed this one, you'll definitely be there for the next one. The point of this app is to allow you to have a simple way to create a custom and unique listening experience for yourself. There's no right way to use this app, so have fun with it. Explore all the ways you can use the My Rain Lofi app to create something truly unique to yourself. And I'll leave you to it. Thank you for watching. Bye!